Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about your collar. Yeah. See, this is my collar. Okay, do you want to just do scratches? Okay. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Haley. This is Mackie. This is Robin Haley, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the GPS collar that we have for this little dude so he doesn't run away. So Mackie is a shepherd husky, which means he is an escape artist. He does know how to open doors and door handles, and he's just very good at getting out of places and stuff like that. So one thing that we wanted to get for him was a GPS collar. So Rob started looking into them. I didn't even know that this was a thing. He's obviously microchipped, and he has that microchip, so if somebody found him, we would be okay. But if he just got away, there's no way for us to find him unless somebody found him and took him to the vet to get the microchip information. So Rob started looking into GPS collars back when he was about 7 months old, 6-7 months old, and he did a bunch of research into different ones. And of course you want something that has good battery life, that can, be durable. That's what I'm looking for, durable in the ocean. And we take him on a lot of adventures, so we wanted something that he could go in the ocean with and do stuff like that. Come here, you're blocking me. There you go. There you go. So we wanted something that would be durable for all of his adventures and stuff that we do, that would have a good battery life, and that was also accurate and would be able to track him well. So we found the Fi GPS collar, and this thing is amazing. We got his Fi collar back in September or October of 2020, so we've had it for almost a year now. Nothing but good reviews for it. We love it so much. It works so well. It has been so durable and has held up. And it really is worth the price and the cost that it takes to have a GPS collar, because obviously the collar itself isn't the cheapest thing, and then paying for a subscription for it isn't the cheapest either, but it is so worth it for the peace of mind. I wouldn't get rid of it ever. Hi! So the way that the Fi collar works is it is a GPS tracker. So just like any GPS tracker, it can tell you exactly where your dog is. And you put it on your dog, and it can actually tell when your dog is wearing it. So it can tell, when your dog is walking. You can do so many things with the Fi collar other than just taking your dog, or it tracking your dog. It tracks their walks, it tracks how many steps they get and all of that. It ranks them based on people in your area, which is kind of fun. You can follow other dogs can follow you, or other dog owners can follow your dog. So it's kind of fun. It has a little community in there. It also, I'm always getting notifications from them about different treat recipes to try, or training tricks, or around 4th of July, they gave some tips to help deal with fireworks and stuff like that. So it really is a great community with Fi. And the app is really good. So I'm gonna put a little screen recording here so you guys can see, but basically the app shows where your dog is at all times. So as long as they're wearing the collar, you know where your dog is. Mackie wears his collar all day except for at night. We take it off of him at night just in case if he were to get caught on something. We've been doing that since he was a puppy, so we take it off at night, and then sometimes if we're at home and just inside, we won't have it on, but the second he goes outside of our house, he wears it. Even in our backyard is super secure. We have made sure that he can't get out, but you never know. I found out the other day he was messing around in a planter that I didn't even know he could get into, so you just never know if he could find a way out or figure out how to climb over the fence or something. So I always put his collar on him, and this way I can go work and not have to have eyes on him when he's in the backyard and worry about him getting out if I'm not watching him. I can go take a shower, I can go do anything in any other part of the house and not worry, because I will be notified immediately when he leaves the house. So the way it works is it shows where he is as long as it's on him. It shows where the collar is. So if it's on him, it shows where he is. and it links to your phone. So you have owners. You can have, I don't know if you can have as many as you want, but we have at least 2 on ours. And you have the app on your phone, and you connect via Bluetooth to the collar, and then it is aware of that your dog is near you. You set a radius of your home, so you can set it however big around your home you want. If you want it to include the front and back yard, or the side yard, or whatever, you set a radius and you say, this is home. This is where I am good. If he's within this radius, you don't have to worry about it. As soon as he leaves the radius, it notifies you. So if you are with him when he leaves the radius, if either you or somebody that also has the app on their phone is with him, it will say Mackie left home with Haley, Mackie left home with Robert. If one of us were to leave the house without our phones, it would say Mackie has left home without an owner. Then it will tell you Mackie is around this address without an owner. So for example, if we take him up to my parents' house and then we leave him, there's no longer a phone connected to his collar nearby. So it'll tell him Mackie is around, and then it gives my parents' address without an owner. So that's how it basically works. So as soon as he leaves the radius of your home, you are notified whether or not he is with an owner or not. If he's with an owner that has the app on their phone and they have their phone with them, it will say who he's with. If he leaves the house without an owner that has an app on their phone, it will tell you immediately, which is awesome, because if he were in the backyard and were to get out and I'm just sitting at home, it will notify me pretty quickly as soon as he gets out of the radius of our house that Mackie is without an owner. So it basically is tracking your the location every so often, but if your dog were to go missing, you can immediately switch it into lost dog mode, and then it is constantly tracking where your dog is. So that's really nice, because if your dog were to go missing, you can literally watch him move on the map. The lost dog mode does make the battery life a little bit shorter, so that's the only thing, but hopefully you're able to find your dog quickly because you know exactly where he is. The battery life as it is, honestly, I don't know what the actual length is, because we always end up charging it way before it needs it. I think it's like 3 months if your dog were to be wearing it all the time and you didn't have it in lost dog mode. We charge it probably once a month just to charge it up whenever, before we're gonna go take him somewhere else for the day or out to the beach or something like that. We'll charge it just to make sure it's fully charged. I don't think our collar has ever gotten below 80% battery, so it lasts at least a couple of months, if not longer. And again, if you put it in lost dog mode, that will make the battery go a lot quicker, but you'll be able to find your dog pretty quickly. Also, when it goes in lost dog mode, it has a little red light on it, so you can kind of if someone were to find the dog, they would see oh, something's clearly up because there's a red light on their collar. Another fun little thing the collar has is it does have a light, so if you're walking your dog at night or in the dark, or your dog's playing in the dark, you want to make sure you can see them, you can turn on the little light on their collar, and then you'll be able to see them. So that's pretty much how it works. It tracks via GPS and connects to your phone via Bluetooth. So you have that app on your phone, and it'll show you where your dog is at all times. When the dog is at home, it'll say he is at home. It also shows the loop that, or not, I guess not always a loop, but whatever route you go on for a walk, it'll show you that. It'll tell you how many steps your dog gets, and it tells you when your dog's on a walk as well. So it'll say, Mackie just finished a walk with 2,000 steps, or however many it is. Or when we leave the dog park and he lays down in the car, it'll say Mackie just finished a walk with 5,000 steps, or however much it is that he ran around. So that's kind of fun. He has a step goal of, I believe, I don't know if it's 10,000 or 8,000 or something, but he has a little step goal. So we try to reach that for him every day just to make sure he's getting enough exercise. But we really, really love it. It works really well to track him. We've been anytime we go out, we'll track him to see how well it works when we first got it, and it was very, very accurate. We also, if we leave him with one of our parents for the day, we will be able to look and see exactly where he is on our app when he's not with us. So we'll be at Disneyland, be able to pull up the app and it will show where he is, and it'll even show where he is in our parents' houses. So one time we pulled up the app and saw that he was at my parents' front window, and we texted my parents and they said, yep, he's laying at the front window. So we were able to tell what part of the house he was in, which is kind of neat. So it is very accurate. The other thing that you can do that we just haven't done yet, I don't know why, but we just haven't, you can add dog walkers. So if you have somebody that like walks your dog, you could add them, and if they have the app on their phone, then it'll connect to his collar as they're walking him. So we want to do this for our parents. We actually have done it for Robert's dad, so that when he stays at Robert's parents' house, we turn on the dog walker thing, and that way it's able to connect with somebody who's not his owner, because we don't want Robert's dad to always have to see where he is, but when he's with him, we just turn on the dog walker thing and he's able to be his like temporary owner during that time that that's on. So that's another good feature if you have somebody that takes care of your dog, or if you take your dog to daycare and you want it to be connected in case they were to get out or something. That's a really good feature to have. So it's not the actual owner that has it, but somebody that is taking care of the dog for a little while. And then, of course, the looks. This collar is gorgeous. I'll post a couple of photos, but it is so pretty. It's just nice and sleek. We wanted something that really wasn't too fancy, so this was perfect. They have a bunch of different colors. It does have the little thigh logo, and this is the actual tracking device right here. So this is how it's tracked. It's adjustable. They have different lengths, and of course it clicks closed, and then it has a little keychain for his tag, and we have his little microchip thing on here. So it's a really nice collar. Yeah, you like your collar, huh? It really is a good collar. It's good quality. Like I said, we've had it for a long time and it hasn't broken. It has gone in the ocean. It has been filled with sand and mud and dirt and snow and everything, and it is in great condition. It really is like a very good collar. My only complaint about it is that at first when we got the collar, his tag didn't have this little bumper on it, so it was hitting, like the metal was hitting up against this part, and this part got a little bit scratched and scuffed up. But that's my only complaint, and we got the little bumper, so now it doesn't like hit against it, or if it does, it's with the bumper. So it's not that big of a deal, but that is my only complaint about this collar. Other than that, we have had an amazing experience with it. It has worked really well GPS wise. It really just helps ease your mind. Like I said, even if your dog's in your own backyard, you just don't have to worry about them getting out because you'll be notified immediately. Or if you leave your dog with a pet sitter for the day, you can know where they are, or when we're at the beach. So I didn't talk about this. I don't know why I haven't talked about this yet, but this was a huge part of why we wanted to get it, because we do want him to be able to be off leash at places like the beach. But what if he were to run away? Like, he is a well-behaved dog, and I mean, we're still working on recall training. But once he has recall training down, it's still going to be nice to have this. So even though he's like well-trained and well-behaved, if he were to like run away, dogs are still animals, and if they see something that really catches their eye, like they might still go for it no matter how well trained they are. So this just helps it be like safe. If your dog were to run away, you can immediately put it in lost dog mode and track their every move and watch where they are. So that made us feel like a lot more comfortable taking him off leash at the beach. We don't have to worry about if he were to run away, we'd be able to know exactly where he was really quick by just pulling out the app on our phone. So we clearly love this collar, and we have loved this collar for about a year now. And a couple months ago, like probably 6 months ago, I actually partnered up with Fi, because a lot of people were asking about the collar, and like I said, it is a little bit on the more expensive side. So I partnered up with Fi to get a discount code. We were using this collar before we partnered with Fi, and we will continue to use this collar forever, like no matter what. So it's not like I'm only talking about this because of the partnership. Like, I truly love this collar and would be doing this video even without that. So I just want to say that, because I know sometimes influencers can be like, oh, I love this product and I have a discount code for you, so yay. And you're like, but do you really love the product? No, we really love this. We got it months before I even partnered up with Fi. Like, I love it so much. I'm the one that reached out to Fi. It's not like they reached out to me, so I really, really, really love it. Hi. So that being said, we do have a discount code. It's $25 off, I believe. The code is Mackie25, and I will have that all down in the description box below, along with like a link so you can go get your collar. It just helps take a little bit of the edge off. Like I said, it is a little bit on the more expensive side. It is so worth it. But this discount code will just help with that. That way you can get the collar, set up your membership and subscription, and be able to track your dog, because it is so freaking worth it. Like, I can't explain to you. This guy is so mischievous. I mean, you saw the video in the beginning of him literally opening a door. No matter how secure our house is and how much I trust that he won't leave, you just never know. He sees a squirrel or something crazy, he'll go after it if he really wants to. So this way I'd be able to track him if he were to go after it. Vi also recently introduced a like sleep tracking. We haven't tried it yet, but I really want to. So maybe I'll do like an updated video on that once we try that out, but it's supposed to be really cool and track how your dog sleeps. So I think that that would be really interesting to see, because he like will often fall asleep on like one side of the bedroom and then in the morning he'll be on the other side. So it'd be interesting to kind of see how much he actually sleeps through the night and all that. So as you can see, Mackie is a giant ham and we love him so much, and the Fi collar really just helps have a peace of mind. It is 100% a dog must have in my opinion, especially for big dogs that are outside and going on adventures and stuff like that. You just don't have to worry about it. You know where they are and you can track them if they were to get away. So yeah, if you guys want to get this collar for yourself, be sure to use my discount code, or you can just click on the link in the description box and that will automatically apply the discount code. And be sure to like share with us on Instagram, tag me and Mackie so we can see you in your Fi collar. We also are doing an upcoming giveaway with Fi, I believe, where we're giving away a collar. So be sure to follow Mackie on Instagram so you won't miss that. And yeah. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Go get yourself a Fi collar. If you have a pet, it is so worth it and you will not regret it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, join our YouTube family. We post all kinds of content from dogs to, dog tips and dog life days, to vlogs and just all types of stuff. So subscribe, join our YouTube family. Let me know if there's anything else you want to find out about dogs. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Say bye-bye.